Are you not excited right now? Bitcoin dominance just broke the macro region to the downside. Now you're watching the market. You're watching some of these coins popping 400% for the month, 90% for the week. Yeah, the call was on. We had it before it started popping. Watch ENS, it's up 70% for the week. We had the call at 24. Right now, the price stands at 41. Watch Algo, 94% up for the week and going to be 400% for the month. And watch where the call was and where the price is now. H bar was like crazy, 150% for the week. We did the call out, the follow up, everything from the bottom as we went up. Now you're watching a lot of other coins in the market starting to push further to the upside. Say, go watch Elrond. And now for spot holders, this is 100% up. So multiple opportunities are in front of you and it's all riding so fast. If you're observing the payments, it's getting very interesting. Watch H bar doing 40% for the day and 140% for the week. Now watch XRP doing 16% for the day and 88% for the week. So what do you think is about to happen as the Bitcoin dominance breaks to the downside? On a macro side, you will have to watch out for few red flags, but you are going to see mind-boggling gains if you haven't already been watching that in your portfolio in next 30, 40, 50 days. Watch the volume and you'll understand what I'm saying. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys get to learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. As I've been posting, guys, I've been getting a lot of different messages saying, I had $1 million, I had $1 million, I had $1 million. And I'm really happy to see those kind of messages, to see you guys are doing absolutely great and perfect, even though a lot of people had trouble holding on to their assets. But right now, what's more motivating for me is to watch that you all are getting through this, hitting $1 million and above. And I'm watching that with gratitude, with the Almighty giving all the strength to ride this wave. Watch. You guys are going to see another 5x, another 10x in coming 2-3 months. Now, let me explain why. And let me also say, if you haven't seen that in your portfolio yet, why that is so and how it's going to turn out from here. Yeah. So you take the Bitcoin dominant side of the equation, you plot this. What do you see? A fake out. Now, I've been talking about this for 1 year and more. So while we were still here, I was saying we need to get about this, a fake out, because last time we did something similar. So this time, most likely, the whales are going to trap people into Bitcoin around 100,000. Now, you're watching that. Yeah. And then it's gonna come back below this. So as soon as you see a break of 51%, boom, it's gonna be the big wave to obsessive FOMO euphoria in the crypto market. There is no doubt on that front. Now, how low should you ride when the Bitcoin dominance is falling, right? So the Bitcoin dominance coming down to 42% is my goal. If I get to see that, I'm like super crazy out of the market. Because at that point, it's going to take some sort of support. Fine. On Bitcoin side of the equation, what do you see? I want it to slow down, and I've been talking about that since we reached close to 100K. Yeah? I want to see a negative divergence some way. Maybe on a 3-day, maybe on a weekly. But you can see it is building that negative divergence. What's the trouble with that? The confirmation of a negative divergence like this is when you start to see the real altcoin mania. So some of you would be asking, whoa. It's already crazy out there. I'm saying it's going to get crazier. But crazy in the sense you'll also see price dropping on you like this. So if you go 10x, 20x levered, guys, this kind of a move is going to kick you out. So imagine it's going to do a 24, 30% drop. And if you want to still be in the market, don't go about 3x. If it drops about 35%, boom, even that's kicked out. So I personally say if you want to do lever from here, don't go about 2x. The market would slap from all the different sides and you really don't want to take that. Because you know one thing, whales don't want you to make money. And right now the market is saying if you just have a bit of discipline, you are going to be among those millionaires which are created from this crypto market cycle. We are the all-time highs region in the crypto altcoin market segment. I mean, isn't that interesting? Now pick up the total crypto market. What do you see here in the total crypto market? Look at the volume. Ooh, who's buying now? Yeah? And people say, that's Bitcoin. You know, the BlackRock buying. Then I go here and ask, okay, fine, show me where BlackRock is buying Bitcoin. Crazy, isn't it? So that's Bitstamp. Sorry. Now I go to Binance. Where's the volume, guys? Yeah. Not in one exchange, not in one volume. I really don't see that. Now, when you take up the same equation into total altcoin market, you see this. So you're confused. Yeah, if it's me, I'll also be confused because if I don't see this, I wouldn't understand that. That is exactly why I've been calling for this from a long period of time, saying, guys, if you observe the trend in volume going up, that's great. I would be looking back at all my targets for XRP, and in last few videos, we've been going through those targets. If you didn't watch that, go over, watch last 2-3 videos. You're going to get all the targets there. Now, why does that matter? And what should you be careful about? We are going in levered right now, right here. Think about this. The micro legs, it's going to crush you. Why? The 1 and the 2 got just extended. I mean, that's super crazy. Now, I want to see this micro leg doing the 3 like this. Yeah, obviously. But that means something. What? It can drop 30-40% on you. So be careful about that. Yeah? Now, question is, do you have a negative divergence? Obviously, not here, man. I mean, not here. These divergence, it was built over a long period of time. What does that actually mean? Because that means you can still drop like this and do this shit here. And still the price can go up. Yeah? It can go up 10, 15, 20, $30. Who knows how high it's going to go. But you already have your targets. You can watch the volume. Now, on a weekly, you don't have it. On a 3-day, you don't have it. You're still going parabolic to the upside. Yeah? On a daily, you're flirting with the range of negative divergence. So the question is, how high can you push further before you actually cool off a bit, before somebody takes some profits out? That's why I'm saying, if you're already 10x up in this market, but take your profits. I mean, being honest, if it's me, I would do that. Mine, it was close to $2. I was 10x and I pulled it out in the last cycle itself. This cycle, a little bit more, or I'm reanalyzing the market. As soon as I get the confirmation, I'm going to take some out. Not a huge chunk for sure, but my capital with some profits. Because my capital was already out in 2021. Yes, I re-entered at lower prices. So I'm going to take that too, because that pushed my average a little bit up. But I'm very close to that. If the market shows me I'm about to dive back to 1.5 or even $2, yeah, I will actually take that. So I want you guys to think about that. Not execute that, obviously. If you don't want, don't do it. But understand the possibilities of the market and what XRP as an asset usually does. It's normal for XRP to do this. Now, think about the payments assets as a whole. XLM, it went from 0.07, 0.08 range all the way up here. So 600% move in a month. I mean, what else are you looking at in an asset class where it's already large cap? Yeah. Micro caps may do even more as soon as they go in the FOMO territory. Now, on a weekly, on a monthly, you're watching something special. You have not seen these levels for last 4-5 years in terms of buying strength. So someone is betting heavy on payment space, and we understand why they would be doing that. Yeah. And if you look at the strength variation, you can put the clear argument that XLM is also riding higher. So if someone said sell XLM, that was a wrong decision, right? Both of them will do fine. Look at the supply and demand. How much supply does XRP have? Does XLM have? Do your own judgment, calculations, and then prepare for the exits, because the market is getting euphoric. Payments and smart contracts, the utility side of this equation, it's now starting to turn even bigger. It's starting to look like people would like to jump into utility-based assets. Now, say you don't really care about a lot of short-term events. Now, I would really pull you onto a macro chart on a monthly and say, watch. Even in the euphoric movement of 2017, the RSI was close to 98. Now you're already around 84, so you don't have too much room. So that burst, when it comes, it happens too quick. Watch this. 3 months, and that was a huge move. Yeah? Now you're watching something similar with an exceptional amount of volume. I mean, what is this, guys? Woo! Maybe that's BlackRock. I don't know. Maybe not. But that's a huge volume candle on the buying side, which is breaking the price higher. Do you agree? If you do, then think about that. Someone is selling over in this big asset when the majority are jumping in, and some of these assets are taking up that volume. Read what the market is saying. Understand the language of candlesticks. That's why I say in the SR family, 1,300 plus members are right now riding this market with me, taking all the benefits of all the charts, breakouts, and copy trading. Now, the reason I'm not highlighting copy trading right now, in the 100 spots, we are up 100 spots. I'm now in talks with the exchange to see if I can make it 150 or 200, and then see if I have another 100 members to do this. Because it's so frustrating, man. I mean, it takes a lot of time to find one asset, to ride it to the micro target, then to compound it in another trade. Oh, it's stressful going back to 2021, like even where I'm sleeping 2-3 hours a day, which is so stressful. But I'm trying to talk to that exchange to see if we can get 50 or 100 more slots and then go up. We are already the best performing fund with the biggest assets under management in last 30 days. Now, I wish to do that for next 60 days when the market is actually going parabolic, so that this 150% can be done another 100%, which would make it 3x. And then we have another 30 days where we can do another 100% with the lowest risk. If you take highest risk, there are people who are making even way bigger returns than me. But I don't say you should do that. I would say if your risk profile low, as the market goes greedy, you should be looking at the fear side of the equation. When this goes into the crazy euphoric range, we don't know when it's going to top out. We look for the divergence and make the right decision. So if you want me on my calls, just like everything we have done, everything we have called out, be in the Scientific Investor family. Now you have an opportunity of lifetime for next 2 months. Maybe you're going to get 5x or just 10x. But that doesn't matter. If you don't enter, you don't make anything. So the judgment is yours. If you received value, smash that like button for me. I appreciate that a lot. And I'm watching you guys sincerely doing that compared to last month. And for everyone who was smashing that, thank you. And if you have comments, that helps the YouTube algorithm to say, okay, people watch that video, they like that video, they are commenting on that video, they're hitting the like. That kind of helps me to spread the message more. And while this happens, your loved ones, your relatives, your friends, your neighbors, everyone can be making that pot of money if you are not jealous. Yeah, if you're honest, if you like others around you growing with you, that's the perfect thing to do. And I'm here till my time. So guys, I'll meet you on the next video. Bye for now.